should I join classes immediately or should I wait for my results to be released for me to join my class? I know this is a question that majority of you are asking yourselves, specifically for those who have done your exams this April. This is a question that you are asking, for the students who are crossing the bridge, going to the next level. And in this case, you'll find that probably you did your exams on the foundation level. You are hoping and believing you're going to cross to intermediate level. And those students who did the exams in intermediate level, they are hoping and believing that they are going to cross to advanced level. Okay. So you are in between here. Remember, time is going. CASNEB semester were kind of squeezed to roughly like 3 months for everything to be cleared. So that in the event that you delay to join class, it will also interfere with you all through the semester. In the event that you join class early, you're not sure if you pass the previous exams. So in this case, you're in between, right? I want us to avoid this. I want us to avoid this dilemma. I want us to avoid this prisoner's dilemma, right? So in this case, this is what Mwalimu can advise you, my good students. If you join the class, what will you lose? Nothing. If you join the classes in advance, you lose nothing. Like, for example, the plan that you're having for our students as MDarasa, the plan that you're having as for a student as MDarasa, look at this case. I want us to go together. At this point, you're talking of April, right? You join your classes in April. You're talking of May. You're talking of June. We're talking of probably July. Exams to be expected to be done in late July or early August. Exams are expected to be done in late July or early August, right? So at this point, we are already in mid-April. So we are looking at roughly like almost 3 months, or rather give it to be very precise, give it 3.5 months. Give it 3.5 months. Within these 3 months, you're supposed to clear your syllabus as well as doing your revision. At the same time, remember, for us, if you've been watching us all through, our focus is not always exams. As much as it is very key, our focus is not always exams. So what should we do? That's the question that you're going to ask yourself. Mwalimu will advise us that let us join these classes immediately. Rather than waiting for your results to be released probably end of the month or early May, in this case, these are wasted time. This can be a wasted time on your side. What if we do this? You join the classes, right? I'll give you a package for MDarasa. Probably you guys, you are also in other colleges, which is very much okay. But for us, we have this plan. For us, we have this plan. For the whole semester, in this case, a student, we normally charge students. This is for live virtual classes. I'm talking of live virtual classes because in MDarasa, we do have 2 packages. We do have packages for live virtual class. These are the classes that you do attend as per MDarasa timetable. We have 2 packages. We have live virtual classes. Basically, these are the classes that you do attend as per MDarasa timetable. And there are these classes which you are terming them as what? Pre-recorded version classes, pre-recorded version classes, pre-recorded version classes. So in this case, you control your own timetable. 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 So basically, you'll find that pre-recorded, basically it will come with all these classes which are recorded in advance from topic 1 to the last topic. It will also come with class notes as well as a revision Q&A and lecturer support. So of course, this one you can have them at any time because you can control your own timetable, right? Which is also very efficient, by the way. Now, my focus is on this part here. My focus is on the students who would wish to join live virtual class, attending the classes as per mdarasa timetable, which we normally use Zoom as well as mdarasa. So you'll find that at this point, if you're to join class today, because our semester will commence on 11th April, 11th April, which is on a Monday, 11th April, which is on a Monday. So if you join these classes of ours today, and probably you are crossing to the next level, you are kind of crossing that bridge. For live virtual classes, we normally tend to charge 6,500 per unit for the whole semester. If you are doing the 3 units, of course, that should be 6,500 by 3, which gives us roughly like 19,000 shillings. So you'll find that instead of you paying 6,500 per unit, for us to be safe, for this month, you'll pay 2,500 as you are awaiting for your results. As you are waiting for your results, instead of you paying the 6,500, you'll only pay 2,500. You only pay 2,500. You only pay 2,500. That is per unit. That is per unit that you are joining. So that in the event that results have been released, of course, you'll be expecting 2 results. Either you've passed to continue, or in this case, things have gone south and there's a unit that you need to retake. At this point, of course, you'll have gained the knowledge all through the month, right? So, God forbid, in the way that things have gone south, in this case, you will not be having anything to lose because you'll have already gained the knowledge for that unit that you're studying all through the month. Now, this is the best thing. This is the best part. Assuming you're doing QA and you've joined a FEM, which is intermediate level, things have gone south to QA. What you are going to do, the amount that you are paid to 5, it will not go to waste. It will not go to waste. As much as you had attended the classes, this amount is not going to waste. What you are going to do in this case, you'll find that instead of you are paid for FM the 2,500, so these 2,500 will be carried forward to QA. So in this case, what you're going to do, you're just going to add, you're going to top up the remaining balance per unit. You're only going to top up the remaining balance per unit for that QA. Whereas you've already attended the classes for FM, and at this point, you've already attended, you'll be attending now the classes for QA. And the best thing is that this is what you're going to do. We are going to give you access to the pre-recorded version as well. This is the best offer that you can give our students, right? This is the best offer that you can give our students. You're going to get an access to the pre-recorded version so that as much as you're attending the live classes, you also have an access to what? You also have an access to pre-recorded version. Because the main agenda of us doing this is to make sure that you guys have gotten the concept right. Because at the end of the day, it's not all about you studying to pass. It's all about you getting the concept right. It's all about you getting the concept right. So basically, this is our package that we have for our students, more so this semester. We know the semester is very short. So we also need to devise ways that can assist us to kind of a smart way that will assist us to clear everything in advance and also to make sure that we are very, very comfortable before our exams. So that's the first thing that I need to talk about. The other thing is about, this is purely for advanced level students. I know in my last video, I did this concept again. With this unit that has been introduced, practical paper. This paper has been introduced, practical paper. Of course, business data and analytics, right? So at this point, you'll find that this practical paper that has been introduced for you guys, I think there's that video that I did. I don't know if I can trace it somewhere here so that you guys should see what we did the other time. There's that video that I think we did. hopefully is yeah, probably I'll check it out after this. But there's that video that I did in our last class, whereby in our last session where I was talking about practical paper. You'll find that this practical paper, by the way, it's not all about, you'll be having these key skills that you must be having for you to handle this practical paper very clearly. The first skill is you should be very good in basic Excel. Talk about aspect to do with basic, this is advanced Excel. And it's not only this concept. At this point, you'll find that the student will be having a knowledge in SQL, as well as a bit knowledge in Python. This student will be very advantageous to work out this practical paper that was introduced. And remember, it's going to be taught from this April, meaning that in August or July sitting, there are students who might sit for this practical paper. And who are these students? That is the next question that I know you might ask. Mwalimu, if I did my advanced level and I had combined both compulsory paper and the specialization paper, will I be subjected to this practical paper and have passed? In the event that you had combined last time, that is 3 compulsory papers as well as 1 specialization, and you passed, you're not going to do the practical paper. You have a free pass. For those students who did the first compulsory papers 3, then you didn't do a specialization paper and you're doing it in this April, you'll be subjected to this practical paper, meaning that you must do this practical paper. You must do this practical paper. And that's why I'm saying that because it's going to commence from this April, these are the concepts that you must be good at. These are the skills that you're going to be good at. Because I know majority of you, probably you are going to be taught basic Excel and you're told that that's it. But it is more of that. I did a very clear analysis of that in the last video, which the link you can get just below this video on the comment section. You can get the link for the practical paper that I did. So you'll find that you must be having this basic, or rather these skills. That is basic Excel, advanced Excel, a concept to do with SQL, as well as a very brief knowledge in regard to Python, because we'll be talking of us kind of doing data analytics. We'll also be talking about us analyzing concepts with to do the break-even point, coming up with the concepts of IRR, talk about net present value, all these using what? Using Excel and using other tools, which will be providing with you still on the same course. So this one is also very critical. And for practical paper, of course, in this case, for those who are using phone, kindly, you just have to source for a PC. 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 So you'll find that all this, we're also going to provide this online, but also we encourage this one, you can also attend physical. Probably for those who don't have a PC as at now or laptop as at now, you can also attend this class. We have, you can visit us at Moi Avenue, Mageso Chambers. That is mezzanine floor. Just go and Mdarasa Brookville. That is where we'll be offering these courses physical for those students who wish to join physical sessions for this. It is a very interesting, it is a very interesting, part. Being practical in this case, you are looking at things, you are analyzing all these concepts that we've been studying theoretical now in a practical perspective, which you'll find it will be very important and very fun to work it out. So in that case, of course, for those who are willing to join Mdarasa, you can join Mdarasa and have a look at that practical paper, that practical concept. That is very key for you guys. Now, that's the second element that I wanted us to talk about in regard to practical paper. So kindly, even if you're not going to join Mdarasa, even if you are not going to join Mdarasa because you have other tests, which is very reliable, I want you guys to be very keen with the trainer that will be taking you through this. Make sure that you're not doing basic Excel only. Make sure that you're taught advanced Excel, you're taught concepts of SQL, as well as all the concept to do what Python. It will really, really, really assist you a lot. It will assist you a lot. Even if you're not going to train with them, the Rasa, just make sure that you have these concepts here. It will assist us a lot. Now, the last bit, this question, I know majority of you normally have been asked a lot of this question with the majority of the students. Why is MDarasa in regard to live virtual class? Why do we not normally allow more than 20 students in our classes? I know it might sound weird. Some of you will say that you should be having a lot of students because Mwalimu, you know, you're also doing business. I know you're also in business, Mwalimu. Why do you limit your classes to only 20 students? These are questions that have been asked by majority of you, and I felt it was very important for me also to address this question. The reason why MDarasa in all our classes, the reason why we don't allow more than 20 students is for us not to compromise with the quality of content that you're delivering to our students. This is the main reason, because the moment we have more than 20 students, or rather even 20 at times is always a max number that you can go, because range is usually 15 students. That is usually our range. Excess that you can go is 20 students. Because in this case, for those majority of you, I know you've attended our classes, we normally tend to personalize our classes. Because as I mentioned from the word go, is that it's not only to pass exams. And I'm really repeating this. Our focus as MDarasa is not only to train you to pass exams, but rather we want to give you knowledge. We want to give you skill that you can use to apply it when it comes to a practical world, when it comes to a practical environment. And that is the reason why we have this limited number of students, so that I know if I'm having 20 students, this student can call Mwalimu anytime and ask Mwalimu anything that he wants to ask. I know because if I'm having 20 students, I can be able to attend to them personally. The team of MDarasa and also other lecturers that we have in our team, they do attend to students personally. In that, even in class, I'll make sure that maybe person X, maybe I'm having, say, Emily, I'm having Emily in class, I'm having, say, Marion in class, maybe I'm having, say, Annabelle in class, I'm having, say, like John in class, I'm having, say, like Kamau in class. I'll be able to attend to them individually to make sure that John, to make sure that Wairimu, to make sure that Otieno, to make sure that maybe aspect of maybe Njoro or Iten, they have grasped the concept clearly, attending to them personally. So if at times probably majority of you call, you want to join class, Mwalimu will tell you that, I'm sorry, our classes have kind of filled up. You are like, Mwalimu is online, we can, why are you saying that these classes are filled up? The main reason is that 20 students is enough for us to concentrate on them individually. For us to concentrate on them individually and for us to personalize our studies. So that's the main reason we normally then don't tend to allow more than 20 students. So that if a time you've called and Mwalimu will tell you, or rather you find that Mwalimu telling you that, sorry, our live classes have kind of, our live classes, we have enough students for live classes, don't take it personally. It's not that we want to train you. It's only that this is a policy that we've been having and we devise it in that case all through. So you can proceed and join our live, or rather our pre-recorded version, because for pre-recorded version, this is unlimited. We can have as many students as possible, 1,000 students, you can have 500 students, as many students as possible. But for live, is always limited like that, is always limited like that. So I believe I've answered the majority of you been asking that question. That is the main reason why we normally tend to do like that. That's the main reason why you normally tend to do like that. So to this point, guys, you join classes. We hope for the best. Your results will be released, and all of us will have passed. That is always our prayers. So long as you worked, you didn't leave a blank space. Let us hope for the best. So at this point, I'm expecting to see you guys in class soon. I'm expecting to see you guys in class soon. So to that point, maybe you can have a chat on anything you have. You can put it down in the comment section, and we are going to address it. So to that point, guys, thank you so much, and let us meet in our classes. Thank you.